name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
Well, TGIF to Greyville, it's Friday, it's the GTH race meeting. It is the grand final between the Cape Stingers and the KZN Royals. And we've been treated to three very good race meetings leading up to this final. Of course, the Gauteng Kachimas, they are out after losing to the Cape Stingers and the KZN Royals. And last week we saw what we'll call was a possible semi-final where the Cape Stingers were thrashed. I say last week, well, the last GTH race meeting, and they lost by, I think it was 100 points at the end. But I'm joined on the show by Sheldon Peters, who's called his first GTH race meeting. That was the last time they raced. And Sheldon, how are you and how was that experience?
Yes, Deez, welcome to all the viewers and nice to be on the show again. Different experience, totally different watching them go down in those colours and you've got to put the caps together and that. But overall, I needed that one run under the belt, as they'd say. A little bit green first time out. Yeah. And my dad, he's got the hang of it perfectly. So second time, always a lot easier.
Will you be calling on Friday?
No, my dad will be calling. He'll be doing the final. And then the next section, we'll get back into it.
Well, wish both teams the best. Of course, Wendy Whitehead, she's the manager of the KZN Royals. And it is, who's the manager of the Cape Stingers? I think it's Michelle. Yes, it's Michelle Ricks. She is the manager. Of course, let's get into it. Okay, race number one. We'll start off the bipod. Luke Sharp, 18:05. And let's bring up the field as well. I'll just read out the jockeys. Maybe we'll do that for each race. We'll go with the Cape boys here. Number one, Dunya Sean Veal. Number two, Beckoning Beauty, Gabriel Peterson. Then we move on to Rachel Vinica on number 4, Miss Magician, and Craig Zaki on number 5, Swiss Bank. Those will be the Cape jockeys. I thought it was a difficult start to the bipod here, Sheldon.
Yes, I think these you've got to go 2 or 3 runners. I know we both agree number 7, Magically, you've got to throw in. Absolutely loves the 1,000-meter trip. And a horse who has got 1 victory on the turf, 3 have been on the poly, so it'll be a big race for Magically, shows all the speed in the world, and probably the narrow first selection. I'm looking for big improvement from number 1, Danya. I think this is a horse who's going to bounce back to her best. And then Beckoning Beauty, Candy for My Mommy, Miss Magician. I think this is a race you've got to watch them go down to the start and make your final call.
Yeah, very difficult. Even Epico, Mike the Cox runner, came out fresh, came out running start to finish as Hollywoodbets Scottsville. Magically, Sheldon mentioned that we'll be chatting off air, low weight, in-form apprentice. Hasn't won at the track yet, but you could say that that time of her career she wasn't in good form as well. Miss Magician, Beckoning Beauty, not much at separating them. Candy for My Money, Cabello Matsuniara, Com Naidu. What a Wednesday they had.
Unbelievable. I mean, they just keep churning out the winner after winner.
Yeah, and Swiss Bank, there was money last time out that poured onto this mare coming off a break, and she delivered smartly as well. So, summarizing race number one, what are we going to do in the bipod? We have to try and narrow this down. Looking at the riders, I'm going to say that KZN could bag the most points here. Magically being the leader with Joshua Solomon's up. Cabello Matsunyano, number 3, Candy for My Mommy, and maybe even DeMello on Epico. But if I had to choose numbers for the bipod, cover for number 7, Miss Magician. Magically, apologies, I'm going to include number 4, Miss Magician, and number 3, Candy for My Mommy. Those 3 horses for me.
I think you're on the right track there, Deez. If I was going to throw in a roughie, number 1, Danya would be the horse to throw in. But summarizing race number 1, quite competitive. Best of luck.
It's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together. And to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.